Boom.
You already said boom. It's already
Yeah,
going.
no, my throat.
Look at this fucking guy.
What?
Doesn't even know how to start a podcast.
You start the podcast. I start it every single week.
Boom. Welcome back, ladies and... No, fuck you. It's episode 82, bitches.
It's episode 82, bitches, and it's a tradition every 6 months on the podcast. We talk about what's going on in the world and how the world's ending, and it's happening again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could get to that in a little bit, but we have...
I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
I'm talking about
the fact
the fires and,
the fact
the
that our
wildfires.
Province is just burning
Been on
down.
fire, bro.
It's burning down.
First of all, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since we've been in the studio. Last episode, we
took an adventure.
I actually went back there today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
real nice.
Oh, did you?
No, I went for a little swim.
Oh, no,
It was nice. Almost ate shit and died, but it's all good.
Nice.
I didn't go like you know where we did the pod?
Yeah.
Like on that stream, you know how there was that cliff?
Yeah.
Sorry, the waterfall?
Yeah.
I was like down underneath the waterfall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We should go back there. It's a nice spot. You
Yeah.
got to walk a little bit, but not for a
worth it.
pod, but just in general.
Yeah.
Go for a little swim.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
Who all went? The usual suspects?
Me and Wes and a few other lads. I'll talk to you about it after.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of funny.
But before we get into anything that's not, or anything that's
Not
well,
lighthearted.
nothing is as important as this discussion right now. Shout out my man Dak and Seth.
Oh, my
man,
boy Dak and Seth, yeah.
fucking Dak. He fucking posted our story on his story, and then we posted his story of our story on our story.
Dude, I hate. I know that I did that, but you've talked about this so many times. I fucking hate it with a passion when people do that shit.
Dude, when they just go back and forth, it's like fuck you,
Dude. Say I will post something. First of all, I don't really post Instagram stories.
Yeah,
Like, you know, I'm
The
not
only
just a big
thing is
Instagram
really-
guy. You know what I mean?
Really our shit.
Yeah, the
that
only
we
thing I really
post.
post is just CloudedJudgement shit. But, like, you see this so many times with the girls or just in general, just people in general.
Dude, can I?
Yeah.
It's always like birthdays.
Yeah.
It's like they'll be like, instead of, because people stop doing the post and the actual like their feed of
Yeah,
like
it's just story.
it's just a story now.
Yeah.
So it's like you post a story and then that person reposts the story.
And then the person who posted that original story will repost that the person
that
posted it on the
it's like-
story.
Oh,
One time, I shit you not, it happened with, it was a gym that I was following. First of all, I farted. It smells so bad.
I'm not gonna smell the air.
Yeah, don't smell it. Anyways, first of all, I witnessed with my own two eyes one time people reposting back and forth 5 times. It was like the original post was
like that
so
big,
fucking
yeah.
small, and it was just back. I was like, what?
What's the point?
What is the point of this? I remember it was like an Instagram chick.
Yeah.
Like a famous Instagram chick. You know, Karina Koft. What's her name? She's a Twitch streamer. OnlyFans chick. She made $1 million in a day. Anyways.
Wait, Bad Baby?
No, it was like Bad Baby, a situation like that. Made $1 million in a day.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, I have no idea.
Anyways, she did that. She reposted something where her and some dude were reposting shit back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 5 times in a row. The thing was a fucking this small. Dude, when I look at someone's story, I don't want to see what I just saw.
The same thing over
Just
and over
slightly getting smaller.
again. Yeah. It's the equivalent. I'm not kidding. You're gonna agree with me on this. It's the equivalent of like 2 lame ass people in a couple going, "No, you hang up. No, you hang up." It's literally the same shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
dude, if someone tells me to hang, I'm hanging up.
And someone's like, "No, you all right."
Literally, dude. Literally, I've never saw
Yeah.
the point in wasting time like that. Like if I had a girlfriend, single, and they said, "No, you hang," I'm putting the phone down. Goodbye.
So the chick's on the other line, like you were like just been starting to talk to this chick. She's like, "No, you hang up." I was like, "Dude." Oh, this motherfucker hung up. And then, bro,
Dude,
girls will
all
find a
it'd
way to
be-
get mad at you. Told me to hang up.
Dude, it would be like, all right, hang up the phone. She's like, "No, you hang up." I beep. You there?
She's like, "What?"
She calls me back. Did you hang up?
Yeah, you just asked me to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told you to hang up.
but you
and
wouldn't do
you
it.
Didn't.
So you
So
told me
I
to hang
did.
up. But yeah, man, that's hilarious. It was a good time though. Like, wasn't too smoky out today. down at that
it's
Cliff
gonna
Jump
be
Park.
it's gonna be
It's gonna
bad.
be bad. So for people who don't know what's going on, like forest fires always happen during the summer, but this summer obviously it's been the hottest summer in the world. July was the hottest summer, I'm pretty sure, recorded
In the world?
in the world.
That record's gonna get broken every year
next year.
Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking I think this is like the longest that we've legitimately gone with like no rain. Like if you recall last summer.
Yeah. Well, I mean it rained 2 days ago, but yeah.
But you get my point though.
Yeah.
From like it before that, it
Yeah.
hadn't rained since June.
Yeah.
Like, and versus last summer, I was working landscaping. It was raining. It rained all through June and basically 3/4 of the way through July.
Can rain put out forest fires? Like forest fires can just chill through the rain,
Bro.
like unless it's like heavy ass rain, bro.
But like it's not like spitting. Like it's gonna put out the fire. It's not gonna put out the flames per se, but it's gonna make the stuff wet so that they can't catch new stuff can't catch on fire. That's what like making it a wildfire is when it's like
it just
everything in this vicinity is
Yeah.
tinder and
Yeah.
it's just gonna explode when it gets touched.
Yeah.
My buddy right now, he was just up in Kamloops doing fucking like the
Motorbiking.
not motorbike but like trail biking, like the downhill.
Like, downhill biking.
Yeah. And like they're coming back today. Sent me like I'm not kidding like 50 snaps of just fucking.
It's crazy. You see like the smoke in the distance. It looks
It looks like a ball, like a nuke went off in
Yeah.
the distance, like
It's
that kind of
wild.
smoke. It looks like a volcano erupted. And then on top of that, he's like they're like driving down the coke and he's like videoing literally like from me to the wall off the side of the highway, and there's just bushfires.
just on fire.
On fire, like shit. And there's like one where he's like, they like come into a little bit of a clearing. It's just like the side of a thing. The whole thing, like he's like I could feel the heat coming off of it. Like it was that much fire.
That's fucked.
It's literally fucked.
Bro, I love seeing, like, I don't love it, obviously, but the videos of the helicopters going and grabbing the water and how precisely they dump it on it.
Dude, they have to be.
No,
It's
I know,
crazy.
but it's crazy
Yeah.
how precise that they actually
There
are.
was-
Bro, imagine you fuck that up.
There was a thing though. There was like in Cali because they were running like the fires were so far away from any like lakes or anything that they could reach. They were just ripping into people's backyards, dunking it in like an in-ground pool, taking all their water and fucking off. And they can
Holy
literally
fuck.
do that because it's a state of emergency.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like you're in the backyard vibing.
Bro,
all of a sudden, a fucking helicopter comes in, steals your pool. Oh,
bro,
what's going on?
Imagine you're like in a little. It's so hot outside. You're on a little tube. You're chilling. You got headphones in. Just scoops you right up. I've been abducted.
God, that's actually all the alien stories. It's just people getting abducted via fucking pools to fight forest fires.
Yeah, man. But yeah. Other than that, it's been a cool last 2 weeks. Like, not necessarily for us, just for like the rest of the world. Besides today, we'll get into what's happened later. But like, I know Trey is gonna have a heyday about talking about this.
I'm gonna fucking go off.
But before we get to that, I want to talk about how COVID shit's like starting to open up more because we're coming up again to September 7th, which is going to further the COVID restrictions.
Yeah, the restrictions are coming up. You know how many cases we had today? Or sorry,
1,000?
on Friday.
A lot.
700.
Yeah. But it's going like that up around the world everywhere. It's the same thing that happened last year. It dropped down during the summer. It's going to go back up in the winter.
Well, no, but the thing is though, like last year it was like zero until because everybody was ripping like lockdown basically.
Yeah.
But this year they said fuck it, open it all up because most people are getting vaccines.
Yeah.
But all those cases are for like majority people from stuff that I've read. Majority people are unvaccinated and up in the Okanagan.
Yeah.
Partying and shit and just getting fucking everybody's getting COVID in fucking northern BC.
Yeah.
Like,
Kelowna's a wild place to get it.
Dude, there's literally wildfires. The world's burning down around you.
But I'm still going to go party.
I'm still going to go party unvaccinated and get COVID. What, like, come on. Make one choice. Where should I go to party this weekend? Kelowna, where everything's on fire and nobody's vaccinated. Like, or
like Van. Same thing, I guess.
I'm losing hope.
Whatever.
I'm losing hope in people.
Whatever, man. But it's But anyways, September 7th supposed to open up more. We'll see what happens about that. It probably will.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Right? Are they gonna say last second? Oh no, we're locking down again.
Yeah.
Like, what are they? No one, because this is the problem now. All the grand majority of people have been vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So if you lock it down again, they're gonna go, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What did I do all this bullshit for?" And deal with like the couple days of fucking being sore or tired or whatever, actually being sick, because some people actually got sick.
Yeah.
I had to go through all this bullshit so that I couldn't get sick, and now you're locking it down because these dumb fucks decided not to do it. Like,
yeah. So they got to.
they're gonna have to, and then all these
to.
other people are just gonna have to either fucking eat shit and die or not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it'll just be like. That's what I think it should just be. Is just open that shit up. If you're vaccinated, you're fine. If you're unvaccinated, you're gonna die. And you don't want to get it vaccinated, just fucking deal with it when it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, apparently, I was just talking about this with people in a Discord call. I've been reading into stuff, and it's like looking like there's going to be a government mandate soon that's going to say you have to get vaccinated.
Really?
And all the people in the call were arguing, no, you can't do that. Fucking human rights. They've done worse shit. But then the point was brought up that was said by them, that like workplaces are starting to do it. They're starting to make it mandatory.
Yeah.
We're seeing it in like the NHL and stuff too. Like everybody has to get vaccinated. So it might be a thing soon where if you're unvaccinated, your work's going to tell you or you're going to lose your job.
Yeah. 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 We'll see what happens. Let's hope I don't have to get it, but we'll see. I'm clearly invincible at this point, but
keep saying that.
Hey, bro.
I'm clearly invincible.
Next week, Noah got COVID.
We're gonna do that. You know, when you said you're gonna fucking play the thing and like the massive at like the end of the season, the massive blood splatter. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, man. But anyways, though, what I was talking about is 2 weekends ago, it was Rolling Loud. It was the first big like festival that happened again in Miami.
Was it Rolling Loud?
So that was
that didn't Lollapalooza happen too?
That happened. That was after.
Oh, okay,
weekend
and
after.
So
same sort of thing.
Hear me out. This is like legitimately confusing for me because
Yeah.
Rolling Loud is Miami.
Yeah.
Coachella is LA.
Yeah, LA.
Lollapalooza is Chicago.
Yeah,
Sure,
I believe so. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I know the other two. I'm pretty sure it's Chicago.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
But it's been the first time that a lot of these artists are performing in front of a lot of big people, but it's also a lot of the artists that are performing at these big concerts blew up over quarantine.
That's what
So it's like it's weird for them to be able to come out, like to have to come out, like one person who I know is a big person who blew up over quarantine and was like one of the fucking, not headlining, but like up there. Like, you know how the later in the day it goes, the darker it gets outside, the more popular artists come. Jack Harlow blew up over at the very beginning of quarantine.
She do.
She do. But he was that was like, he's obviously done concerts before,
but
and he's been doing concerts forever, but he's
not
never
like
been at a festival doing a huge crowd like that. Because I remember in 2018 I saw him at Surrey at Faded.
Yeah.
And he was a smaller venue, like earlier in the day at like 4 p.m. when there's like nobody there, not on the main stage, on like a side stage with like a tent.
Well,
and there was like 1,000, there was maybe like 500 people there.
For a lot of these people, there is not like that slow work your way up kind of thing. Oh, my concerts this year were bigger than last year, and so on and so forth. It's literally like, well, my concerts 2 years ago were tiny, and my concerts this year,
there's like 5,000 people, and everybody knows the lyrics to every song. It's like wild.
Well, I feel like more than that.
Well, or however much there is at Rolling, I have no idea, but
a lot.
It's wild. And but there's so many like funny things that happen because of this. Like there's this one chick that there's been memes about this. Her name's like leray. Did you ever see one of her, like her performances?
No.
You didn't see her performance at Rolling Loud? Not one person was moving in the concert.
It was just dead. And she was on stage like fucking trying to dance and like twerk to hype up the crowd, and silence. The entire bro, it is the like weakest crowd I have ever seen in my entire life. Wow, was it just because it was her?
Yeah, well, she was terrible.
Oh, okay.
She was terrible. But and it's like, hey man,
that's tough,
bro. And then she had to go the next weekend to fucking the one in Chicago.
Oh,
bro, imagine having to do that. Like it was like her first big concert too, because she blew up over the quarantine.
Yeah.
and or maybe she was a little bit before, but I know she was on the most recent Double XL. So
Yeah.
like obviously she wouldn't have been
She's
playing.
newer.
She's newer.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know who she is, but she's had like some shoo. But she's had a lot of people like her songs becoming popular and shit. And people. Anyways, I'll show it to you after, or I'll like play a clip over.
Edit it in, yeah.
I'll edit it in. It's fucking hilarious. There was also dababy got fucking canceled.
Yeah, I heard about
that.
this.
That was like a big thing. I think that's kind of stupid. But
incoming hot take.
All he said was, okay. He said, he was like, ladies.
Can we get some quotes here?
Yeah, ladies. Do you want me to look it up so I don't misquote him?
So you don't make a fool of yourself here?
I'm not saying the N-word, though.
Well, I would hope not.
Just going to drop it on the pod. Hardcore dababy.
Dababy. Man gets canceled for talking about dababy getting canceled.
Homophobic. It was like homophobic things that he said.
It was something to do about like if you're sucking a dick
music.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Don't put your flashlight up or some shit. I don't know.
It was something about AIDS. He said, I can't find the exact thing. Oh, if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up. And then he said, fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. And then he's been canceled from every single concert since then, and dropped from his label and dropped from everything, just because he said if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. Now, say that.
Hold up. What about chicks though? Or was it just for dudes?
No, he said fellas if you ain't sucking dick.
Oh, thought it was for chicks.
Yeah.
Like if you sucking dick in the parking lot, don't put your phone. But like, what if I was getting hit in the parking lot?
Shit.
I
was just getting my dick sucked 5 minutes ago.
I was trying to have a good time, man.
Shit, man.
Took like 18 caps in Molly. I'm fucking popping off right now. What's going on?
Imagine some guy's beside you with his phone lighter up. He says that. He just slowly puts it down. He just like,
it's literally like the quickest, like, hey, yo?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo?
Yeah, you good?
Yo, what's going on over
Hey, yo.
there?
What's going on? No, but yeah, those were the comments that he made, and that got him canceled. Those were like the two main things out of Rolling Loud that I thought was interesting to talk about. I don't know if he should necessarily be canceled from every single thing for the future, but also, is it not like it's I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Well, no, what were you gonna like? Finish what you're gonna say.
I'm just gonna say, like, it's bad, but I mean, he could have said a lot worse things on stage to get him. Like, what would get you canceled from every single event that you're gonna be doing for like the next 6 months? I think it should be a lot worse than saying that. The only reason why he got canceled from everything is just like a domino effect of the first one, right? And then there'd be backlash of the next festival if they didn't cancel him.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not a gay man, so I don't get offended by that. You know what I mean? So, I also don't have HIV and or AIDS.
But I also feel like too, though, like I just don't tend to get offended by things.
Yeah. People, what we know that people have been getting offended way too easily, right?
Yeah.
So like,
it's I don't know. Someone made like the connection to McCarthyism in the 50s, where it was like if you have like any like communist like leanings or any kind of stuff like that, you're getting canceled, but obviously different words, but like they're gonna fucking put you in jail and like you know what I mean, like you can report your neighbor to the FBI and then all of a sudden your neighbor gets shipped away because he's a supposed communist. It's like now if you're anti-vax, anti-gay, and you know what I mean, it's like, oh well, I'm gonna report you to the Twitter police and they're gonna make you disappear. You know, it's the same. It's the same mentality of like, we're going to make people that don't agree with our line of thought go away because bad. Where it's like it's some shit's bad. If you were here, like you said though, he could have been. It's funny actually. I had a conversation with Hendy about this the other day, but like where does freedom of speech, like where is it curtailing it, going too far?
Yeah.
And what happened to him, in my opinion, is the thing that's supposed to happen. Everybody should have freedom of speech. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say without worry that the government is going to take up reprisals on you, i.e., you should be able to say what he said and not worry about the government locking you up for hate speech. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The government should have no say in that because that's a human right. However,
Third party.
Not third party. You should have to deal with personal repercussions based on what you've said.
Yeah.
So if a person like dababy says some stupid shit in front of thousands of people.
Yeah. Let's go.
He should be able to fucking get canceled. You know what I mean? Like the venue should be able to say, no, we don't support what you're talking about, so we don't want you playing.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's a personal repercussion, right?
Yeah. No.
But at the same time, like you said, well, it could have been worse. He could have been saying, go take out the Capitol January 6th. Do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have another uprising. Bump.
Yeah.
Bring them back. Yeah, but if that's the case, well then, should a higher power like the government step in at that point because you're literally inciting a riot?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a wishy-washy thing, you know?
Yeah.
The baby.
The baby. Bro,
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, it's like this.
Okay, wait. Hold.
Thumbnail.
2,
thumbnail.
1.
Okay, there we go. It's just gonna be us. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nah, but dude, the last thing about Rolling Loud that I want to talk about, absolutely hilarious, is I saw a brief video on it. But you know how like sign language interpreters have been, it's been like a funny thing at festivals ever since Waka Flocka mistook. Mistake. Fucking Christ. Oh my God.
Mistook?
He mistook.
Wow.
His sign language interpreter for dancing instead of she was actually fucking saying it, but he like comes up and he's like, oh shit, oh she's got the moves.
Yeah.
But my favorite one is fucking Rolling Loud, the video of WAP when it was up. Oh my, that shit kills me because she's like fucking not throwing up gang signs.
She's busting up. She's busting out
gang
like
signs.
ninjutsu fucking signs from Naruto, and then she's like kind of being hot with it. Like she's doing some hot moves, and I was like, okay, shit, do you think, you know? And then
all of a sudden, sucking John Cena's dick in the middle of the concert, just
like full on, like
full on two hands, like the double twist. Suck 3,000.
You know the grapefruit.
Yeah, the grapefruit video.
It's that.
Yeah,
like she's going off.
Yeah, just like not subtle whatsoever.
No.
And my question is, do you learn that? Is that an actual like a sign language term?
There has to be some sort of ad lib, right? Well, like
That's
I feel like
this definitely an ad lib, right?
Well, it's an ad lib, but it's also
I gotta
like
stop doing that shit.
But it's also like Noah, don't put your flashlight up. It's also like a universal, so like everybody knows what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
When you doing that in the middle of a crowd, like come on, I can be dumb, deaf, and blind and understand that one.
Yeah. You don't need to learn that in sign language class,
buddy. That they don't teach you that for ASL.
Nah. Someone's like, all right, on the board, sucking dick. Everyone after me.
You know where they teach you that?
Where?
The streets.
They teach you that in the streets, baby.
Send her back to the streets.
Into the streets. But anyways, that's one of my favorite fucking...
Dude, I feel like more and more nowadays, since sign language interpreters at concerts have become like a thing over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
It's like we get every couple months, there's always a fuck up with the sign language interpreter.
It's hilarious.
Wasn't like there was one... I forget entirely. Like I have no idea what the event was for, if it was a government thing or a concert or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the sign language interpreter got brought on and actually had no idea what they were doing.
Was it not at the beginning of the lockdown, like when they were doing the COVID updates?
Yeah. But it wasn't. I don't think it was like the BC one. I thought it was like somebody else,
somewhere else,
or something. It might have been BC one, but I remember them being like people being like outraged because like. The sign language person was just busting out gang signs the whole time, and they weren't actually like doing the proper thing. It's like they're literally up there just throwing out gibberish.
And everyone obviously, everyone will just kind of believe it. No one ever really pays attention to that shit.
Well, I mean,
all of a sudden in the middle, it's like they're like the COVID numbers have been the worst of all. There's a person in the background just like just full on sucking John Cena off.
But like, it's the same thing as if like an interpreter came on and was like interpreting fucking, like a different language.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Exactly.
Like maybe he's saying the right thing. I don't know. I can't. I
believe him.
I don't do ASL.
He looks official.
Yeah, he looks like he knows what he's doing. Then it's just like this one deaf guy is probably like, what the fuck is going on? I thought this was supposed to be fucking some COVID update, and this dude's out here busting out crib signs and shit. What the fuck? I'm trying to learn these stats, bro, and you're fucking up my thing.
All I learned is to not go to the O block.
All I know is she got a wet ass pussy. She's sucking dick. What the fuck?
The fuck? She don't cook, she don't clean, but she's got a wet ass pussy? What does this have to do with COVID, bro?
Bro, I'm sorry.
Wet ass P word.
Bro, wet ass P word. If I work like a 16-hour day,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you come home.
Yeah.
I kind of like, if I'm not gonna lie, like the last thing I want is a wet ass pussy.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like
if you're a chick?
No. If I'm a dude,
If you're a dude.
Like that seems like the last thing that you want. You know what I mean?
You
like
trying to fuck after a long day of work?
No, I'm trying to get like a hug and maybe like fucking settle down and watch a movie. I don't know, get the energy back up and then you fuck after. I don't want to come home and just legs spread out in front of me. What the fuck's going on? I got my work boots on.
Got my steel toes on. Give me 5 minutes to untie these. I triple knotted them at work because they kept coming undone. I was lifting steel pipes all day. You didn't cook or clean? I don't care about your wet ass pussy.
Where's my fucking margarita? Shaken, not stirred.
Bro, I saw this. It was like a clip on YouTube. It was like some chick debating with some guy that all guys want is a girl to just like when they come home from work just to wear lingerie and fuck them.
No.
I'm like, what?
That is the last thing I want.
Sure, if you're having like a fucking an entanglement with a woman, you know what I mean? If you're just like hot. Piping, yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
She comes over or whatever, you go over to her house, she's wearing that, you pipe, nice, hang out for a little bit, go home, cool. That's my wife. Where's little Johnny?
Where? You lock him in the room again?
You leave him? You take him to the playground? My child's dead. My child.
Where the fuck's my child, woman?
You feed him? You feed my kid? I thought all you wanted was I want you to care for my baby. You're not gonna help me be a parent, lady?
Dude, I don't know,
bro. And
you don't have to cook dinner every night.
No.
You don't have to have.
Please just be my friend.
Literally, yeah. I just want a friend.
Please be my friend, and occasionally let me rail them cheeks. Not me.
Yeah, it comes with the territory.
Yeah. Well, that's what you want. That's what a wife is.
Yeah.
Is like, I'm not trying to be all fucking simpy and shit right now, but like it's someone. Simp? Are you simping right now?
But like, bro, like when I get home from work, I'm all tired and shit. I'm trying to have I'm trying to have a backpack. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be the little spoon.
I'm trying to be a little spoon.
You know what I mean?
And you're out here shoving your wet ass pussy in my face. I don't want that.
I don't want it.
Rub my back, lady.
Now I'm just gonna go downstairs and play with my massive toy train collection because that's all I have anymore.
I thought that you were gonna say something entirely different. Could you go downstairs and play with my massive toy train collection? Wow. Yeah. Could go downstairs. Leave me alone. I want to build Legos.
I want to get out of here, woman. I want to build Legos. It's my only.
Some chicks like, I thought all you wanted was lingerie. Are you kidding me?
I just bought this Legos.
New 1,500 piece Death Star. It's not going to build itself, Lindsay.
Dude.
What?
You can. I tell her to go home. If my Death Star came in or my fucking Venator class fucking Star Destroyer came in, the fuck I don't want your pussy. I don't want your wet ass Legos.
Pussy. I want my fucking Lego, women.
Women.
Women. Man.
It's like those tweets though. It's like men only want one thing and it's disgusting, and then they have like some like
it's just something fucking hilarious.
Like hilarious like thing. I'm like, yeah, I want that.
I want that, bro. I only want one thing, lady. I want a GTX 3080 in my PC right now, or 3090. whatever. I'm out of the game. Making a meme.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, yeah. If you could have one thing right now, what would it be? Like one thing, not like a fucking
Like multiple dollars would not be one thing, right? If I could have one thing.
Yeah, like $1 million isn't one. Like I'm talking like.
Yeah, what am I fucking 5 years old? I want a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I want a fire truck.
What? A fire truck. It's like if you'd be like,
if I could have one thing, that's the broadest question of all time. Realistically?
Yeah.
Realistically? Okay.
Yeah, like
You
be
put me on the
real
spot.
with me here.
Be
Like
real.
does
it have to be affordable?
Well, like no, it could be anything between I want a fucking Twix or I want a fucking
rate this moment.
Like an apartment or something. You know what I mean? Like something like that where it's like, okay, I have thing.
Bro, give me a second.
Because like that's.
Do you have something in your mind?
Well, I just.
Are you
the
talking
question
about
got brought
$50
up.
Death Star? I want the Lego Death Star.
Well, no, the question got brought up
Yeah.
because fucking it was like, well, men only want one thing. What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
I'm not men. I'm me, lady.
Dude,
my fucking balls are itchy. God fucking damn it. It's like hot out. It's hot in here.
yeah, it is.
We got lights on us.
Yeah.
I'm
do I
sweating.
want one thing? I don't want to be like a fucking asshole and be like, I want a Lamborghini Aventador. Because I realistically, I can't afford insurance. So.
Well, not only that, what road are you going to drive on?
Bro. Exactly.
You know, like, I'm going to hit one bump and total my car? What's the point?
You ever see guys with like slammed cars that can't go out, like fucking like around the corner?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey man, listen.
Hey.
Like I had a car that was lowered slightly, but I could still.
No, dude,
I could go over.
Your car was low.
Yeah, but it didn't scrape over speed bumps, nothing like that. No. Only once you got in the back seat. But
no, I didn't even have to be in the back seat. If you went over a speed bump like straight on.
No, speed bump straight on. No, it did not. That's
Dude,
what
it
I
did
liked about it.
you're fucking. I've been in the car with you before, and it would fucking scrape, and I wasn't in the fucking back.
Okay,
seat.
maybe, but the cars that are like slammed.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean.
Yeah, like you're talking like you can't fit a
man.
credit card under that shit.
Hey man, one rock.
Totaled.
What are you gonna do when there's like a dead squirrel on the road and like you know how you like maneuver it so it goes in between your wheels? You just gonna scrape that bitch up and take it home with you?
No, you install the fucking extra. It's like a little extra thing at the front. You just click a button and the lawnmower turns on.
Just grinds it right up. But yeah. Anyways, one thing that I'd want in the world. God, a thing.
Like, what would bring you more happiness than anything right now? Like, if you just got it, you'd be like, oh, that was it.
An ice cap from Tim Hortons.
Wow. Just took the word right off.
Was that
my
what you were
lips.
thinking?
No, not at all.
What was yours?
Once
I hear yours, I'm entirely gonna change my answer based on value, like how much the value of it is.
Like realistically.
Well, this is not a realistic question.
Well, no, I know, but like, I was going
Some
with
wet
like,
ass pussy.
like a paid off apartment would be fucking
Yeah.
like somewhere I could just go and live.
Yeah,
Like-
that'd be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah, that would be a similar answer to me. Maybe not an apartment because I wouldn't want to live in an apartment.
Dude, that is the one. Like, actually, that's a good question. Like, when you move out, like you're looking for like a house or like a detached house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not looking to move into like another townhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like having to worry about being loud and shit. Not because I'm loud, but just
because there is
that thing where like
you know what, man? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of
and also when you're in an apartment, Trey, you gonna be hearing people clapping cheeks all the time. You're just gonna be in your room like horny.
I'm in my room horny now. I don't hear anybody clapping cheeks.
Yeah.
It's just the way I live, you know. But like, I don't know. Like, I hate that. I'm sorry to say, but like, yeah, I hate that mentality of like, well, I don't like it because there is the possibility that if I ever was mad, people might get mad. Or if I ever, was loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, people might get mad. I'm like, you're never loud, though. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know
but
what
it's
I mean?
different. Like, I have like my big speakers can't bump them. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't bump them at like fucking XYZ time. If it's like noon on a Saturday and you want to play some songs.
I mean, yeah. But it's
but
just
you can bump now. Your neighbors don't care.
Yeah, but I want to be able to bump at nighttime.
Fair. But I mean, that's what we have fucking headphones for, right?
True. But it's just like, I don't know. I like the detached. I like it's a lot more chill not having someone that you don't live with someone on the other side of this wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't really experience it.
If I could
But also having somebody below you, above you, there, and that's a window. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit different.
My thing would be like, I'd want like the corner at least, so like I could put stuff on that side and not really have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But like, dude, like for me at least, apartment is I want an apartment so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. Would be sick.
Apartments would be
like in
sick.
fucking like downtown Coquitlam or in fucking Van.
Dude, imagine having like a penthouse in Van.
I don't even want a penthouse. It's too much.
What do you mean?
It's too much space. I don't want that much stuff for just me.
True.
If it was like a fucking trap house, that's one thing. But like, you look at my room. Like this is all I have. I don't need that much shit. You know
just
what
need
I mean?
a few walls separating.
Straight up.
And your own kitchen.
Yeah. Well, no, like that. I've said that before. If this was my like apartment, like this.
Also,
and then,
if you have a detached house and you own that house, smoke weed in that house.
Yeah, dude.
Can't in an apartment.
Well, I could on the fucking deck.
I mean, yeah, but like, there's something about smoking weed inside that's just satisfying. I like doing it in other people's houses.
I was gonna say, dude, I honest to God, if I like, because I'll have like, I got my fucking weed shit in a little fucking container over there, you know. But like, if my room, like, if someone comes in, and they're like, bro, it smells like weed in here, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, same, man.
I don't want it to smell like weed in my house.
Some people like straight up, they're just wilding out of control and just smoke weed in their room. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, well, there's some people just have like they'll like blow it out the window, but then also it's like I've seen people like they put like their bong under their desk.
Yeah,
and it's just like the water's just nasty in there, and I'm like, hey, dude, you can do what you want.
You can do what you want.
Not for me.
Not for me, dog.
Not at all.
I ain't never gonna have just a bong laying around.
Like I've smoked weed in this room way back in the day.
Yeah.
When I had like, remember the G pen? Yeah, and I don't know why the fuck I didn't just walk outside my door and do it. For some reason,
It's feeling badass, bro.
This is literally when I was a rookie, dude.
Yeah.
Like rookie. I would open my window up.
Yeah.
And I would stand beside the window, like the window's here, and I'd be like,
you would smoke it by that window instead of going out the door beside it.
Because I was retarded. And my parents would come, like they'd go on a walk. I'd do it. They'd come home, and the first thing I would hear, well, I smell like weed in here. I'm like, fucking. Big
smoke
world.
weed in your goddamn room.
Big world, a lot of smells.
Yeah,
can't fucking help you.
Some hooligan was just walking by smoking weed.
Yeah, definitely.
And I accidentally
2 feet away from the spot.
Definitely wasn't right over there, Mom.
It's like, fuck, I was an idiot, man. But anyway,
yeah,
I don't know, man. There is something like when we go to like the vape lounge, that shit's so chill because you're just couches chilling, music's on, like you're doing whatever. But
smoking weed inside, it's a different vibe, bro.
It is, but
I like smoking weed outside too.
I love it, dude.
Smoking weed outside.
You find like, dude, good. I don't think there's anything more satisfying than like finding like the spot.
This spot that I went to today, Trey.
Oh, Prime.
No. Prime.
That's what I just said.
No. You haven't been there yet.
Well, no, but I can.
But you can go. Yeah, we can go.
There's when I went to Lillooet, like not with you guys though. When I went before, we went on like a hike up to like fucking the top, and that was like, it was like all mountains and shit. You could look on like down like the whole town and like the river.
Yeah,
not
smoke
spot.
weed there. Nice.
Not spot.
Bro, best spot I've ever seen in my entire life. Best smoke spot ever was when I was in Greece and I went to those monasteries, and there was that one fucking bench on the edge of the monastery. It had a little covering, but it was like the old school, like, you know, like old Japanese, like, or Chinese shingles, like, you know how they're like overlapping,
like tiled shingles.
Yeah, over top of just like this like stone bench.
So sick.
Looking over, such an insane view, so high up. Yeah. I'm like, man, I would pay so much money to smoke a Jimbo right here
at that spot. Like in that exact moment, how much would you have paid? Like realistically,
out of pocket with the money that I had there.
Yeah, like you have a finite amount of money.
Yeah. $300.
I was gonna say $300 max.
Yeah.
Wow.
Including the pre-roll, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pay
Well,
on
but,
top
like,
of that. Yeah.
Like, no, yeah.
300
like,
for you get like 30 minutes, a little speak,
I'd
or
honestly,
a little
I'd say,
Asian man to play a banjo or something.
nah, I'd say like an hour. You get like a full hour.
Yeah.
You get like a gram joint, like a big joint. You know what I
Big
mean?
Jim, yeah.
Some solid weed.
Yeah.
Nothing, no fucking skunk.
And the thing is,
No
I would want to
mids.
be by myself.
Mm,
I mean, unless
I'd want to be like,
with a friend.
yeah, a single friend where you could just be like, you can enjoy the
Me and
view
you.
with them. Yeah, shit. Come on now, CloudedJudgement going to Greece.
100%.
Finna get detained at the airport for smuggling in 10 pounds of weed. We just wanted to get 1 gram for this bench.
We just wanted to smoke in the monastery. I'm like, what?
What?
Did you just say? Smoke in the monastery? What?
My man, what? What you talking about?
What you talking about?
Yeah, I really do. I hope there is one, like, someday. Dude, I when I go traveling next, like, I'm going to Japan, and they like, the weed is, like, hella legal there.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to smoke for however many months I go for. But,
Yeah.
like, one day, if there's, like, a thing where it's, like, oh, if you, like, you can get, like, a green card, you know what I mean? And you can go to other countries, and, like, you if you do it, like, keep it to yourself kind of thing, you won't, like, there's no...
Yeah. Chilling.
Yeah, like, if you bring your own with you...
You know how in Japan you can stay in like those pods?
Yeah.
Hotbox actually.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Would be
Someone
hilarious.
opens it up, it looks like you're coming out of like a cryo chamber. You come up, whoa. Hey man, you know where I can find some sushi around here?
Bro,
Someone's
everywhere.
Like, what?
Hey, yo, what? Dude, I think, but, like, for real, though, I would bring, like, if I'm going for, like, 2 months,
Yeah.
let's say, be realistic,
Yeah.
I would pre-roll myself.
There's no way you're smuggling weed in Japan.
No,
Trey.
no. I'm not saying I'm going to smuggle. I would never, like, hand to
Hey,
God.
Trey, you're going for way longer than 2 months.
Oh, yeah. Be like that guy, the fucking Burger King guy. Every time I get on the plane, just get myself arrested, take it off. I'm like, I'm staying 6
Bro.
more months. But my point being,
You're like, I really like it in Italy. You just start fucking around till you get arrested.
yeah, keep me there for another fucking 6 months. Can't get extradited. But my point is like, if that little passport, like, green card thing existed,
Yeah.
where it's like, God, you can bring up to X amount with you. You can't purchase any there because it's illegal to purchase
Yeah.
there, but you can bring your own
Mm-hmm.
for your own consumption medically or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'd bring myself like 10 joints just for out the trip, and I
Yeah.
would specifically save them for those, like, those smoke spot moments.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, like, let's say,
You go to Japan, like, you know that one, like, it's like a forest / garden area with all the deer.
yeah.
One there.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
you get there and you're like,
Yeah.
like, look at the boys, you're like, it's time.
Yeah. You gotta
Bust
go,
one
like,
out.
go right around, like, autumn.
Man, dude, I want to, if I'm going next year, like,
Yeah.
I have to go in the spring when all the cherry blossoms are going, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
would be, like, I know, like, all the people that
Someone
take
be like, what the
pictures
fuck is Trey doing over there? You're just in the corner, just looking at a tree, just busting in your... Someone's like, what the fuck? You're like, cherry blossoms.
But I hate those people that are like, when that happens, especially in Vancouver, because we have so many cherry blossom trees, like,
yeah.
everybody takes pictures of the fucking cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
It's like, oh, I didn't realize what month it was. Thanks for this Instagram story.
Thank you. No, but,
Oh,
like,
thanks, Julie, for reposting her story and then you reposting it again. Oh, thank God, I wouldn't have seen it the 4 other times you just posted it 30 seconds ago.
dude, correct me if I'm wrong here, but, like, do you think that, like, when our kids,
Yes.
like, I feel like we're going to be the first and last generation with social media?
No.
I think when our kids have it, because we're going to be so, like, we've gone through the most toxic fucking times of social media trying to figure it out.
I think the people that have it worse are, since we grew up with social media, it's a lot easier, at least for me personally, to, like, discredit shit I see on social media because I grew up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when this shit comes in for, like, people that are, like, 30 or, like, 35 or whatever, and they're so fucking, like, serious about that shit, about putting their opinion out there, and they're getting fucking angry at everybody. Like like all Twitter is like older people like getting mad at people, right? I don't have Twitter, so I don't really know. But as far as like,
there's a lot of young people on Twitter.
but it's super political. You know what I mean?
It can't be, yeah.
Well, it's the most political social media platform, right? Because that's where everyone puts their fucking opinions on.
Yeah.
But I think that it's a lot easier for like younger people who grew up with it to kind of be like, like whatever. Yeah. But an older person would be like, I'm fucking riled up because they never went through that when they were kids. All of a sudden, everyone and everyone's opinion is fucking
valid
all over your phone.
Yeah.
And you can't see what they look like. You know what I mean? So maybe they're telling the truth when they say that they're a black man and they're offended about your comments about something, but really it's a white fucking 50-year-old guy. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like you don't know, but when we're kids, I'm always like, especially with the bots and shit.
Well,
bots and shit. You're telling it's exactly like, you know, like when we were kids and it was like first time you like went on the old PH or like some porn. It was like 50. It was like local milfs want to fuck you. I'm like, really?
Oh, come on now.
What?
You actually fell for that?
For the first, I never click on it. I mean, I tried to, but like but like at the beginning, I was like, shit, like maybe there are some local milfs that like.
You want to know what my initial thing was when I saw that? Like when I was like younger.
Like, fuck out of here.
No. My initial thing was like I'm on there. I'm fucking like scrolling through.
Yeah.
See that shit, and I was like, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers locked up.
I'm 12.
Yeah, dude, I was you about to catch a case.
Excuse me?
Bitch about to catch a case.
Lisa from 1.2 kilometers away wants to fuck me. Hey, Lisa, I'm 14.
Hey, police. Lisa's she's
Hey, police. She's hitting me
away.
up. Hey, Lisa's hitting me up. She's 50. I'm 14, policeman. They're like, oh, where'd she hit you up on? She popped up on an ad on Pornhub.
Because you don't got to agree to say like that you're 18 on Pornhub. There's none of that. Cause
there is none of that.
Dude, some of the websites, so it's like, oh, agree that you're 18, because then that discredits that thing, right? But
yeah. Pornhub,
nothing like that on Pornhub.
No. They keeping it classy. I wish that they still had the app. I remember when we were young, they had the app.
Did they get rid of the app?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not allowed anymore.
I never used the app personally.
But I wish that they did, so I could at least like, you know, save shit. And
would you really like rip an app on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what if, like, grandma looks at the phone? What's this app?
Grandma's seeing much worse.
You think?
No. Yeah.
Dude, my grandma's so pure, dude.
But you think that if she, like, opened up Pornhub, she'd just disintegrate?
Not disintegrate, but
Thanos just snapped the...
Nah, but, like, if it, like, she's probably seen worse. 1,000% she's seen worse. But I'm just saying the fact of, like, it's the same shit as, like, if your grandma like caught you smoking weed, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm sorry, grandma.
Bro, I got a predicament. All right, so next Friday or this like coming up Friday, sure. August 20th.
Yeah, for sure.
My grandma's having me and all my cousins and shit over for dinner.
Yeah, for sure.
Do I smoke weed?
Yeah.
She ain't gonna smell it.
Fucking take an edible, bro.
No, she got COVID. She can't smell shit. She ain't got, like, she doesn't have COVID anymore, but she had COVID like 4 months ago. Still can't smell anything. Good. Smoke a joint in her fucking bathroom. She won't know.
But, I mean, or you could do that. Or you could,
edible?
Like...
No. I'd be fucking gone.
Well, you could take you don't have to take the whole thing,
bro,
guy.
Imagine.
Dude, bro,
50 milligrams to the face sitting at grandma's dinner.
Bro, take some of the juice.
No.
Dude, you're going to be, like, sitting there, about to have your first bite. You're like, I feel like kicking...
It's like fucking Ratatouille when he puts cheese in the strawberry and stuff.
Bouncing around.
See these colors and shit.
Dude, you know that's a legit thing?
I think we talked about this on the podcast like early on in the first like 10 episodes. It's not a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Because when I close my eyes, I just see darkness, Trey.
Bro.
My soul is hollow.
No, you just don't have this fucking specific thing.
You tell me Gordon Ramsay's seeing fucking fireworks?
Bro, I'm not saying Gordon Ramsay, but the dude that animated that or the inspiration for that was a dude that has that thing. Like, I forget what it's called, but like that enhancement. And he was telling them how to animate it. Or he actually was animating it himself based on his own fucking experience.
So when people like taste food, they see colors and shit?
Yeah, dude.
Only when they close their eyes, or like?
Well, I think they just have that kind of an experience. Because there's another thing too. Like, some people can, I forget what it is. Like, they can associate colors as like, what is it?
Taste.
No, not taste.
Sound.
But yeah. Kind of like they associate like a color with certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's similar to that where like you eat food and you see like colors in your mind. If you hear something or if you see like numbers or like patterns or something, you see colors instead.
Yeah.
It's this weird like genetic thing.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Yeah, dude, it would be.
Yeah, having a grape and just fucking
nutting.
Just fireworks in my eyes.
Having a single grape and just the LSD trip just enhanced.
Bro, imagine having the dinner that we had last night.
Oh my god.
With that,
bro.
boys. The boys had an absolute feast last night. Now you guys probably saw.
Absolute feast.
The boys probably saw. But you guys might have saw on the Instagram story. We took a little trip downtown, went to Kobe's Steakhouse. The boys got lobster, steak, shrimp, scallops, chicken, fried rice. And I got leftovers that I'm going to muck when I get home. First of all, don't you dare disrespect me and throw that shit in the microwave.
What?
How are you going to reheat it?
I was either going to fucking put it... I'd never really used the microwave.
Really?
Yeah.
For reheating food?
Yeah. Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Throw that shit in the air fryer?
Well, yeah, but for real? Like, obviously, I can't really do it with that because it's so pieced up.
Yeah.
But, like, if I got pizza, dude, or, like, a piece of chicken, and I want to reheat it, you put it in the air fryer.
Yeah, I don't have an air fryer.
It doesn't dry it out. Like, it keeps it juicy as fuck.
If I'm feeling like going ham on pizza, I'll put it in the oven.
Yeah.
A lot of time, I don't mind pizza in the microwave. A little flop. Makes it hella floppy.
Nah.
You cannot. My dad did the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my entire life the other day.
What did he do?
This man got fish and chips and put the leftover, and he fucking heated that shit up in the microwave.
Fool. So all your fries limp, your fish limp.
Fish limp and soggy.
Gross.
Most disrespectful. I didn't have it. I put mine in the oven like a good little boy.
Yeah. Well, what'd you put it on? Like a low broil?
The oven?
Yeah.
No, you just put it on 350. Put a little pan on there. Fucking heat it right up. You're good to go.
You go with fucking like 350.
I looked it up.
I go low broil.
Yeah.
Because it's like that.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep an eye on it because it'll fucking like dry it the fuck out. But like low broil.
Ready to go.
2 minutes.
What my plan is for my leftover food when I get home later tonight, I'm going to saute that shit up in a pan.
Ooh.
Pan that up. A little olive oil. Gonna go ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to. I don't really have that many leftovers.
Oh, yeah. You don't have a lot. Yeah. No. I got quite a bit.
I fucking mucked.
Dude. I ate so much food.
I was so bloated by the end of that. Like, it was bad.
Yeah. It was coming at me so quick, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was coming at me so quick.
Dude, we were having like the zucchini and the onion stuff, and all of a sudden it was like chicken, steak, fucking scallop, shrimp, fucking steak. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the fried rice. Oh my god, the fried rice was so good.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Nutting. It was great.
That was one of the best meals I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah. That was on par, I would say. Like, what's your greatest meal of all time, would you say?
That I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
It was lamb shanks in like this gravy bowl that I had it. No, it was in Serbia. Yeah, it was in Serbia. It was insane. That was insane.
There's similar.
The waiter got pissed as fuck at me there.
Why?
I was hammered and I was like, looking back at it now, hella disrespectful what I did. Hella disrespectful, especially in Serbia, bro.
What'd you do?
Bro, I was like, oh yeah, can I get another beer? And he's like, yeah, no problem. And then someone's like, I'll get another beer, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, 7 more beers.
Oh.
I just meant to like be like this, but like, 7, like whatever, because he was over there and I did it twice. And he's like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. And he's like, just looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good, but I still think about it all the time.
Yeah. I had a similar thing. I don't know why. It was like, I had this like phase of just like I would like whistle at somebody to get their attention. Like just a quick like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like random girls.
No. Like,
Trey's just,
like
I had
boys.
the
no,
cat
like
calling.
No, yeah, like if I was trying to get like Carson's attention,
Yeah.
so I'd just be,
Yeah.
and fucking get their attention. And so I just did it to this one guy that was like working at a hostel. I was trying to get his attention. And I was like, "Hey, man," he wasn't paying attention. I like whistled at him, and he like looked over at me. He's like, "Don't fucking whistle at me." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, damn.
Hey man, I'm sorry.
Fuck, I asked you a question, you didn't answer me, so I whistled at you, man. Like, fuck you, dick. Anyway, I was gonna say probably best meal I've ever had was I had it in Nice. It was like, oh, what was it? It was like this like roasted beef, like covered in like this nice, I don't even know what to call it, but it was like a really really savory sauce with like these scallops, it's like scallop potatoes, but they were like lightly fried.
Yeah.
Having like these fucking perfectly cooked carrot. Like, you know when a carrot is cooked?
Perfect.
I prefer raw carrots. If you can cook them perfectly, like little butter. It was like a little I want to say like
where they're not too soft, still got a little bite to them.
Yeah, totally got a little crunch to them.
Yeah.
But it's like a nice like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not like it's like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
I've had some nicely cooked carrots in my day.
Dude, oh, it was I got a picture of the meal. It was phenomenal. I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
But either that meal or there was a meal I had in, it was like back in like 2008. I went to Ontario and we like landed, drove
At the
out.
cookout.
No, it was before the cookout. Cookout was good though. Cookout was great. But
Yeah.
it was like we first got there and my grandpa, fucking his wife Elsie, she made us it was like this like like fried rice with like mushrooms and like all like sausage and all, like it was like a crazy, like it wasn't like an Asian fried rice. It was like I can't even describe, but it was fucking crazy. She had meatballs with like this fucking nuts, like sweet and sour sauce. Dude, fuck me up.
You still think about that?
All the time.
And it was in 2008?
It was in 2008.
Damn.
Specifically more so now because she passed away, so it's just like, it's
So
like I'm
never getting that.
I'm never going to have that meal again.
Yeah.
That was it.
Damn. You should try to get that recipe, though.
I have it.
You have the recipe?
Yeah, but
Shit.
I just, it's never going to be
It's
the
not
same.
going to be the same.
Yeah. Shit's good, though. Shit's gas.
Shit is gas. Bro, before we wrap up the podcast, because we're running about an hour right now, but there's one thing that I wanted to talk about because I found this last 3-4 days ago, something like that.
Battery's about to die. You got to wrap it up.
How much percent you got?
4.
Fuck, I wanted to.
Okay, well, we'll quickly go through it quick.
Bro, I don't have time to tell the.
How long is it going to take?
It's quite a while, and I wanted to watch some clips about it. So let's just fucking leave this on a cliffhanger, and we could talk about it next week.
Okay.
Sorry, boys. Holy fuck. It's hilarious. You
What
guys
was
going to
it?
want to tune in next week. I'll tell you after.
Oh.
You guys are going to want to tune in next week. I'll tell the story. I'll talk about it right away, right out the gate. I'm sorry, boys. We love you guys.
Terrible.
Thank you so much for sticking around. Peace out.
Bye-bye.